Latest figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, show that Akwa Ibom State has 9 confirmed cases of the coronavirus, 5 are active, 3 discharged, and 1 death recorded. With a spike in the cases, the state government says it's set to begin mass testing of its residents and citizens, even as it continues contact tracing of positive cases. There's also been a review of the lockdown order in the state, which has been extended by a week and will now expire on Sunday, April the 26th. Meanwhile, all preventive measures, as announced by the Akwa Ibom COVID-19 medical management team, remain in force, including social distancing, use of face masks, frequent hand washing, and the use of sanitizers. Discuss more about this, we're now being joined on News Across Nigeria by the Secretary to the Akwa Ibom State Government, Mr. Emmanuel Akwa. A pleasure having you with us. Now, how does the state government intend to carry out community testing for possible cases of COVID-19?
I didn't get you. Your voice is breaking.
Okay, Mr. Akwa, I'm asking how the government, the state government, intends to carry out community testing for possible COVID-19 cases.
Thank you very much. So far, based on the numbers that were earlier tested and confirmed by the extensive contact tracing, on the basis of that, then based on area parts of the state or in the capital city of Uyo or any particular hospital where cases were suspected based on the contact tracing, then we then say, okay, fine. Based on that, that A and B and C, so persons could be potential suspect, of carrying COVID-19. So the massive testing or the aggressive testing, the way we put it, will be based on premised on avoiding community infection. So, and we recently appealed to all citizens of Akwa Ibom State, citizens and residents, to come up voluntarily to do testing in the designated centers in Akwa Ibom State.
Dr. Akwa, how is community testing different from contact tracing?
Community testing, contact testing is when someone is suspected to have had a contact with an infected person that NCDC has confirmed as having been positive during the test. And if that person had a contact with so number of persons, those what I call secondary stage persons are tested. What are potential suspect of having been infected by the person that was confirmed as having been infected. The community testing is when you have this number of those who have had secondary or tertiary contact with a confirmed person, either gathering in groups or in their villages or in social gathering of wedding or chatting or conversations or in buses or in keke or in churches or where you bring more than 1 or 2 persons and they are not obeying social distancing, then that will lead to the need for
with the Secretary to the Akwa Ibom State Government, Dr. Emmanuel Akwa, was telling us about efforts the Akwa Ibom State Government is making to nip COVID-19 in the bud. Now let's move on to other stories. In a bid to contain a possible spread of coronavirus among inmates of correctional centers in Ogun State, the state government has released about 249 inmates across the state. Conducting the special jail delivery exercise at the State Judiciary Complex in Abeokuta, the state capital, the Chief Judge, Mrs. Musumola Dipeolu, said this is also imperative in order to decongest the centers. The pardoned inmates are expected to be reunited with their families while observing good personal hygiene, social distancing, and stay-at-home directive of the government.